Antimatter are an electronic duo currently active in New Zealand. Having only burst onto the scene in October 2015, Antimatter have quickly gained a reputation for themselves for their unique and original sound. Today, we'll be joining Antimatter's founding member Courtney Newbold at her home in Auckland to get a better understanding of their sound. So what role do you play in the band?
So I write the music and I perform as a vocalist and as the keyboardist. I am essentially the front woman and the songwriter.
How would you describe Antimatter's sound?
Antimatter isn't really like anything else out there. If I had to describe it, I'd say we're dance punk. We sometimes call it emo dance party. Currently, my probably biggest writing inspiration is 21 Pilots, because they kind of do that eclectic schizoid kind of sound, and they include rap as well. So when I'm writing, a lot of the times I'll look to how they transition between their parts to write our kind of, especially our dance parts. I'll think about how they do it when I write my stuff.
So for those who aren't fully acquainted with the term eclectic,
Schizoid pop. Eclectic schizoid pop. Well, I wouldn't consider us schizoid pop, but that's kind of what 21 Pilots uses. But it's basically the band Antimatter it's an amalgam. It's a whole bunch of different influences put into a mixing pot and coming out with what we sound like. That was probably the best way to explain it.
Tell us about the gig you did at Ding Dong Lounge that didn't go down so well.
So we played this flood benefit show, and I'm friends with a lot of like the kind of metal scene, and I knew the promoter decided to put me on it, and we opened, but because we're like an eclectic kind of mix of genres, sometimes we fit in better, but we don't really know where yet. So we did this metal gig, and like there was no one there for the first 3 songs, and then a bunch of people came in and they kind of just looked at us like, what is this? I really don't think it was their scene, but towards the end we did get a bit of like crowd interaction. But I think it's quite hard for metalers to be open to something like us. It probably just took them by a bit of a shock.
So let's say you could open for any musician you wanted to in the world. Which band's audience do you think is most likely to understand your unique sound?
Other electronic artists with vocals, so like maybe Grimes, mindless self-indulgence, anything kind of industrial or electronic with like that vocal performance element. Crystal Castles for 21 Pilots, we might be a bit dark for their crowd, but I'd give it a go. Bye.
If you're in Auckland and looking for something different in your live music, you can check out one of Antimatter's concerts. They play your standard $10 local gigs around the K Road music scene, and occasionally play the Wednesday night free gigs at Ding Dong Lounge. They also organize the Riot Girl event that showcases female artists in New Zealand. The next one will be at K Road Whammy Bar on June 30th. It will feature Scarlet Lashes, Paper City, and of course Antimatter. For information on all of Antimatter's activity, you can go to their Facebook, facebook.com/The Antimatter Plan.